This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Friday, September 6th. It will be mostly cloudy today with a high of 91, clearing a bit in the evening with an overnight low of 68. The weekend is looking quite pleasant with an abundance of sunshine and highs in the mid-80s. Clear and a bit cooler in the evenings with lows around 60. Here are today's headlines. Tap water in Grand Prairie is safe, city leaders said late Thursday, ending a 2-day ordeal in which a foam used for firefighting contaminated the water supply. At a news conference Thursday night, city officials said boiling water will not be necessary as long as the city maintains adequate water pressure. To do so, officials asked residents to flush their home systems in phases, saying you should run your hot water from all faucets for 15 minutes, followed by 5 minutes of cold water. If water still appears cloudy, repeat the procedure. The city updated its website with additional instructions. The water contamination occurred Tuesday, affecting roughly 60,000 residents in Grand Prairie who live north of Interstate 20. The city has not received any reports of illnesses, nor has there been any increase in the number of emergency calls. Grand Prairie schools, which closed after the contamination was discovered, will remain closed Friday to give maintenance crews time to flush drinking fountain and sink lines and change filters. In other news, lawyers for the city of Dallas say a federal court should reject a group's request to stop Dallas voters from weighing in on a series of charter amendment proposals because there isn't legal justification. Dallas City Attorney Tammy Palomino and other city legal representatives told the state Supreme Court in filings this week they disagree with arguments that voters are being misled or having their rights violated by being allowed in November to vote on 3 proposals introduced by the city council to cancel out charter propositions backed by nonprofit Dallas Hero. Voters will decide on nearly 24 propositions for charter updates on November 5th. The city attorneys say they believe the purpose and impact of the counter proposals are written clearly and don't warrant being changed or dropped from the ballot. Dallas Hero led a summer campaign to get 3 charter amendments on the election ballot that would require the city to have a minimum of 4,000 police officers and devote excess city revenue to public safety, tie the city manager's job status and pay bonuses to an annual community survey, and force the city to waive its governmental immunity to allow lawsuits over not following local and state laws. Next up, the city of Dallas is raking in nearly $50,000 in revenue annually by subleasing an underground tunnel for public use. The only issue? It's paying more than $500,000 to rent and maintain the property. Council member Chad West, who chairs the Government Performance and Financial Management Committee, flagged the issue Wednesday as the city council worked its way through its $5 billion budget proposal. West put forth an amendment to put the money budgeted to rent the property, over $500,000, into a reserve fund, at least until city officials determine the scale of losses the city's experiencing and the legal ramifications of the contract. A majority of the council supported West's proposition, though some were concerned about the impact on the nonprofits subletting the space. The property in question, the Thanksgiving Square Tunnel at 1627 Pacific Avenue, is connected to a miles-long network of pedestrian tunnels underneath downtown Dallas and is part of a 75-year leasing agreement signed in 1972. And drivers traveling through Louisville on Interstate 35 this weekend can expect delays in the evenings and through late morning each day due to closures for bridge work. The Texas Department of Transportation will close I-35E in Louisville in both directions from Valley Ridge Parkway to Fox Avenue at 9 p.m. tonight and Saturday night through 11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday mornings. Crews will remove the 2 northern lanes of the FM 1171 Main Street Bridge. Traffic on northbound I-35E beginning near Corporate Drive will be detoured via exit 451 at Main Street and Fox Avenue. All northbound entrance ramps coming from Corporate Drive, Business 121, and Fox Avenue will be closed. with officers at the Business 121 and Main Street intersections assisting with traffic control. Southbound I-35E traffic north of Justin Road will be detoured via exit 452. The southbound entrance ramp coming from Justin Road will be closed. Normal traffic patterns will resume Monday. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and for the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Looking for some dining out choices this weekend? Let our food editors help. Listen to Eat Drink DFW for the latest in North Texas cuisine and suggestions on where to find the tastiest meals. You can find Eat Drink DFW wherever you listen to podcasts. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday with more from the Dallas Morning News.